Welcome to day one, followed day zero of the Farlands or Bust, the final, last FLoB-a-thon Subathon 2025. The Farlands is near. It is July 2nd, 2025. We just got some generous gift subs from Recess Pieces, some bits, and a generous top tip of the day from Physics Josh. Starting us off just over 15 hours on the Subathon timer, which is going to start counting down right now. Hey, there it goes. Start whittling away at that timer. Other numbers we're paying attention to are the world save file.
Have you got any grease?
Yes, we do.
Then grease me up, woman!
Okie dokie.
And other numbers, 888, but let me get through this. 77,651.96 megabytes is where we're starting the day. And then 888 with 31 months in the subtub. Thank you very much, subtub. Oh. Bash, thank you.
Timer, what timer?
Timer go up. Are we ready to continue? Day one, FLoB-a-thon Subathon. Get your woofs ready. Woof! Wolfie's ready. Wolfie knows the job to whittle down the timer by delaying the barks. I understand how it goes. Let's secure the Hidey-hole and continue west to the Farlands. Oh, oops, I don't have the, there it is. Sorry. I didn't have the X tracker on. We were so worried about all these other numbers on the screen, we forgot about that number. Oh, I'm surfing. Oh, jeez.
Ain't nothing to it.
Timer, go up.
Timer go up and a hype train leaves the station. It's only day one. You can't be complaining. it's a subathon. FLoB-a-thon.
Minecraft. Ride the pig.
And ride the hype train.
Seamless. That was seamless. Well done. Here we are indeed. It would happen to be that the balls video, the video of us playing balls on YouTube is the one that took off. I mean, took off relative to all the other videos I've uploaded in the past month. But everybody loves balls.
Ride the pig.
Is there a chance that as you get close to the Farlands, the game becomes painfully unstable or difficult to play?
Yes, but that already happened and we fixed it. This jitter that we're experiencing now.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Whoa!
Hypes. For the journey.
Jimmy-o, thank you for the Thundo bits. Kind of spoiled the sound effect in that I saw it in chat before it came up on screen. But I appreciate it. But yeah, no, this is as jittery as it's going to get. When it did happen, there were a couple of bugs that made Wolfie spawn into blocks and take damage. And also caused falling blocks like sand. Courtois? Like sand and gravel caused the game to lag and freeze. But we edited those in the file, in the source of the video game. Thanks to some members of the Council of Farlanders. We could have also fixed the visual element, but we didn't want to, because
Ain't nothing to it.
there was nothing to it, because it's the style at the time. It's the style of the FLoB, is the jitters. It would be weird without them. So to answer your question, yes, but not from here to the Farlands. Well, you don't get no text-to-speech with the applause.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Nothing toit.
Toit! Nothing toit! One in on that hype train to get weird and obscure emotes. I myself am weird and obscure. Whoa, that boat is going the wrong way.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Ain't Nothing to It.
Hey, she said it right that time. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Probably would have been faster just to have built a new boat, but I wanted to save this one.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
More FLoB-a-thon.
FLoB-a-thon? FLoB-a-thon. FLoB-a-thon? It sounds like a Star Wars planet.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Just rediscovered you after about 9 years or so. Great to see you still at it. I believe the last time I watched the end seemed impossible.
It seemed impossible. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Are you now a lawyer?
Ask your doctor if FLoB-a-thon is right for you.
Oh. Hello? FLoB-a-thon. Well, that would have been a nice diving board right there, but that's not where we're at. Ooh. Oh, how did I get this? Can't plant that on sand? Boop, 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 boop. Wolfie. A woodsman. Oh yeah, that's right. That is something I decided to do this morning. Is I want to say properly, but definitely not properly fix my little plant bench. I went with the putty, the wood filler. Kind of worked. We'll see when it dries. And then some like extra long lag bolts bolted in. Feel like the wood kind of split though. My problem is that whenever I'm putting a screw into wood, I always choose the drill bit that's like too small. Because I don't want to choose one that's too big and then like there's nothing for the screw to like grab onto. You know what I mean? But then I end up using a bit that's small and then like it's hard to get the screw in. Screwed again. Is that a me problem? Almost exactly the same as the core of the screw is usually right. I mean, that's what I do by eye. And that's difficult to do by eye. But even then, I think I just bias myself to smaller than it should be. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, the wood's been outside for like a year, so it is cracked and whatever, and it's not the finest, not the finest materials, which then makes me wonder why I spent. I'm going the wrong way. Spent $10 on wood
Thanks for letting me
putty.
sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
For a crappy emote.
Get that crappy emote. Maybe, maybe not. Hype train. I've collected all the level 2 emotes.
That's what she says.
The hype train is ending, is what that was symbolizing. Armo! pinning things to chat because I completely forgot and neglected to even consider that was an option or even helpful to people watching. A moo to you too, my friends. Does anybody else do woodworking here? I'm like interested in it, but like many of the hobbies I have a feigning interest in, there's like a expensive entry level curve to get over. Nope, this is version beta 173. No hunger bar.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to MC Anonymats.
MC Anonymats. Welcome to the subtub. Woodworking isn't that bad if you don't mind hand tools. I mean, even that is difficult. Particularly if you don't have the right hand tools. Like, I suppose I could have done better had I had a, what are those called? That have like a big, like, loop? A big D shape? Like a hand jigsaw? Well, a file would have been helpful too. Like a rasp. Like, it's got the big D shape. It's got a big D, and then like a very skinny toothed blade. Coping saw? Is everybody coping? It allows you to do like fine curves. You know what I really need is a vise. I was doing this stuff on the edge of a concrete block wall. Like retaining wall. Just because it's like the only place that had like proper overhang for me to work. I mean, I could have used a vise many times in working on the cars, too. Put it on the throne. Visas? Visas? Visi? They're expensive, man. That was another thing. Lithos. When I was doing this the other day, when I was like taking the bark off and sanding it, that knocked my allergies up tenfold. Which is weird for me. I've never had like sawdust allergies, but it's a brave new world we live in. Yeah, I suppose I should explore that avenue more before I decide. I don't even know what I would make, either. Other than, like, random little shelves. Planters. Raised beds.
Almost 2 months.
2 months? So, what's new?
2 months, Sean! Welcome back! Thank you very much for those 2 months in the subtub. Perfect. Need to learn how to whittle a spoon. I mean, I suppose I should have also, like, been using my shop vac with the dust collector. But I was lazy.
Can't wait for the alerts to stop working and have the timer go up by 19 hours.
When would that ever happen? Spooky noises. How's Wolfie doing? You doing alright? Kind of, it seems. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh. That pig was dry. Skeletonous. Spoilers.
Say, I beg your pardon. Do you have any idea what we're doing?
Now that you mention it, no.
Has it ever occurred to anyone how wrinkly your skin, especially your fingertips and toe tips, would be after being in the sub-tub for years of subtubage?
Subtubage. Yef Yee, thank you for 19 months in the subtub. But also, I despise the fact that you used the term toe tips, which is a term I've never heard before until now, and I hate it. Subtub! Toe tips. Fingertips and toe tips. I dislike everything about that phrase. Top toe tips of the day. We need iron. Bah. Bah, I say. Oh, whoa. Maybe if we reach day 5, that's when we'll go ironing. Ironing we will go. Goes. Steamed hams. You know what's difficult to find? Turkey burgers. Let me rephrase that. You know what's difficult to find and affordable? Turkey burgers. I mean, pre-made.
No! Let me out of here!
The ironing is delicious.
The ironing. How ironic. Delta Whiskey taking that top tip of the day and undoing any and all of the progress we made on the timer so far. Thank you very much, Delta Whiskey. But I mean, we normally buy them at Trader Joe's. Seems to have like the best deal, where it's just like it's a 4-pack of frozen turkey burgers. But I don't know, they're not expensive. They're like $3.99, like $1 a piece, or even less probably. But like at normal grocery stores, they just seem so expensive. And it's difficult. I feel I have not personally had much luck making my own turkey bourgeois from ground turkey. Like they fall apart too easy. And even more impossible to find is any sort of vegan or meatless burger that doesn't contain wheat. Anyway, those are just thoughts. I didn't, you know what, I didn't look at Costco when I was there the other day. And again, I don't want 40 patties of turkey burgers. Probably have to go with a portobello burger for that. No, no, this is a no mushroom zone. I don't mind mushrooms, but I'm definitely not going to eat a mushroom as like the main deal. I was just trying to think of stuff to do for 4th of July if we grill out. We did make tacos last night. Taco Tuesday. And guacamole. Turkey tacos. Turkey dogs. I can't say. I guess I guess hot dogs tend to have a lot of beef in them, don't they? Yeah, we're trying. I mean, I'm trying somewhat concertedly to like cut back on beef intake. 3-pound mega taco. I mean, that's not a joke, but it sounds like a punchline. It was so hot today. How hot was it? It was so hot today, I had a salad. Ba-dum-ts. You don't make friends with salad. Had a burrata salad? What's a burrata? Is it like a burrito? Burrata cheese is mozzarella cheese encasing a mixture of mozzarella and clotted cream. Don't understand still. Clotted cream is about as appetizing as toe tips. As far as words go. Oh, it's like a potato salad? But cheese? Like, is there actually any lettuce in it? A big wet mozzarella dumpling. I don't like I like mozzarella on like pizza and stuff or pasta. But like I can't just do a slice of mozzarella. Like a what's that called? Where they put it on like a toasted piece of bread and like a slice of tomato.
What would you have done if we hadn't found you?
Believe me, Colonel, nothing at all.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
That's so good. Real Jellyman. 70 months in the sub-tub and a tier 2 sub, which adds double the time of a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Sub-tub.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to nothing at all.
Nothing at all? Oh.
Side sleep in.
Side sleepin'. It was burrata, arugula, greens, smoked prosciutto, spiced candied pine nuts, and apples. I mean, except for the wet cheese part, that sounds like a pretty good salad.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to anonymous hands.
Anonymous hands.
They claim they're from another dimension.
Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension.
Another dimension?
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Another dimension.
Mech, thank you very much for 104. That's 104 months in the sub-tub. What the?
Another dimension. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to another dimension.
Another dimension. It was much better with the Beastie Boys in the background, but it kept getting content ID'd.
Another dimension?
Another dimension. Which is strange, because I uploaded it also as a short on YouTube, and, like, they don't care about that. Probably because they have a licensing agreement with the publisher, and so any and all ad revenue they do get goes to them instead of me. Ooh, look at that. Honestly, this view looks pretty good too. Watch your step, Wolfie. Cheap. I could just dig through this. He says, after many times saying it's much faster just to walk around than to dig through. Up, up, dig, dig, up, up, dig, dig. Oh, that was a lot faster. Look at us go. Oh, as we run right into another mountain. Can't really dig through this one. Uh-oh, we're up in the clouds. Hold your breath.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Valinkus.
Valinkus! Ow, my Valinkus. Welcome to the subtub. Oh dear. Ding? What was going ding? Spaceship. The trolley. The Gus. Oh, there is a spaceship. There's a spaceship? Oh, oh jeez. Where's Wolfie, by the way? Oh no. Did I sit him down or something? Oh no. Oh no. When would that have happened? Going through the mountain? Did I sit him down? Or did he die? Or did he, like, disappear? Is that... Okay, that's the spaceship? I don't think I sat him down for anything. I don't think this is the way I came. No.
Ding. 15 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Oh, ding. Anybody seen a dog? You sat him down? Where? And when? Okay, I think I went around this way. That was too big of a cliff.
An anonymous user gifted a tier
What the
1
hell
sub
are you
to
doing
15
over there? The excuse? Oh, did I feed him? Oh yeah, there's my dirt. Yeah, I guess he took damage coming down here and I fed him and then I never picked him back up. Well, that's better than him disappearing and us having to restart this segment, I suppose. Ding!
Ding.
I'm glad I noticed. Oh! There's our spaceship.
Tom's Banana Cakes gifted a tier 1 sub to ask_Jesus.
Underscore
They have given
Jesus.
129 gift subs in the channel.
A different denomination than M-Jesus. Spaceship. I'm being pushed and manhandled by this pig. Wolfie.
Ding.
The way she says ding.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Jesus Pieces.
Ah, that doesn't rhyme, but the way that was said, it does. Thank you, Anonymous. Oh, I see. Are we trying to prevent 15-15-15? Is that what's going on here? I understand the lore. The memery.
Jeebus Reese's Pieces.
Jeebus Reese's Monkey.
Ding.
Ding. Don't mind if I do.
Missile.
Indeed. What was I talking about? What to do for the 4th of July? I mean, not that there's anything in particular to celebrate.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Ding.
To Ding. Is that? That's pretty good that that's a username. Celebrating Canada Day. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Ding.
Doesn't she say it weird?
Dong.
I'm surprised they actually didn't censor that one. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I did it. Careful, Wolfie.
Ding.
Wolfie, Wolfie. No, no. Blowy, spooky noises.
Ding. Excellent schools. Dong. Quality hospitals.
I don't understand that reference. Lisa goes to Washington. All I can think of is the Christmas song. Ding dong, ding dong. Christmas bells are ringing. Unsub? Why? Because I got a Christmas song in your head? Does some of the FLoB still go to charity? We don't have a charity right now. Right now, this subathon goes to me, as subathons do. I was trying to... It's difficult to find a charity. Like, sometimes I want to, like, support one that's, like, a little bit of an underdog. That, like, isn't the big one that everybody is supporting. But then that makes it difficult, A, to find one that's on a system I can use, like Tiltify. And B, having to, like, vet the charities to, like, make sure they're actually, like, worth giving to. Because I just, knowing the internet, if there's something wrong with something, I'm going to hear about it and it's going to be blamed on me. Not donating to Extra Life anymore? Well, we never, in Farlands or Busts, did Extra Life charity. That was Mindcrack. And Extra Life is definitely the big one. Like, as far as, like, how much they get from not only Twitch and streamers and gamers, but just the Children's Miracle Network is like a very big charity. Not that that doesn't mean that they're not deserving. Whoa, careful, Wolfie. He's got a boat upside the head. Yeah, I would like to. The one that a lot of people seem to be giving to and that I would want to support is the I forgot what it was called. The Palestine Children something or other. I forgot what it was called. Palestine Children something or other. You know what I mean. I forgot what it was called off the top of my head. And then and that might be what I end up doing just because it is on Tiltify. Palestinian Children Relief Fund. That one. Yeah, that one. Thank you very much. There is a local organization up near me that protests and works against the ICE detention center that's in my town. But that's extremely local, and I don't even think there would be no way to, like, organize donations together for them. Yeah, I also thought I read that the facility here was supposed to close down this year, but who knows now? Just throw a bunch of more money at them and keep them open. Why not? Well, anyway, yes, that is on my mind. Do they have non-profit car clubs near you? No. I mean, I feel like a lot of the charity stuff we do is a little bit more altruistic. I mean, like a lot of car clubs and car shows will do charity events, like a Toys for Tots or this, that, or the other. But no, there's no way to really integrate with that. Oh. Wolfie? There he is. You ever heard of Minecraft? Ah, Wolfie! Okay, that didn't actually hurt me at all, but... Do I think Jerry Seinfeld ever played Minecraft? No? and I don't particularly care. Does he even have kids? Does he have kids? I don't even know that he has kids. You don't have kids and you play Minecraft. I mean, that is the only reasonable scenario in which I could see Jerry Seinfeld playing a video game. Because, I mean, like, I think, who was it? Steve Carell, I think, showed up at, like, one of the Minecons. Because his kids were into, like, Captain Sparkles and met them backstage in the area or whatever. I wasn't there when that happened, but... I disappointed Steve's kids, yep. Dawn on the final 15 hours of the FLoB-a-thon Subathon. We did it. Boats, boats, boats. Around? You regret basing your career choice around personal questions. Around. I mean, I don't think I did. My career is based around engaging, skillful video gameplay footage of a professional, high-end standard. I'm a major league gamer. Oh, I don't want this. Let's dig into here. Segment feels like it went fast. Two, three. All right, let's sleep in this bed right here. Back up the world, and then continue whittling away at the timer. Oh! Oh! That's so close. It's also pretty perfect. It's a palindrome. 7771777. But another 60 megabytes would have really made Doc M77 happy. Good gravy. We beat the game. we got a jackpot. Ding 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 ding. Rolling right into the next segment. Working on this timer. So close. Feast your eyes, for it is the last time it will ever be so sweet. Have you got your woofs ready? Oh, look how perfectly the decimal point gets intersected by the frame, too. So close, yet 60 megabytes far.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Full Cup of Tea.
Cup of tea. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Have you got your woofs ready, anonymous gifter, and everybody else? Woof. Woof indeed. Wolfie's ready. Secure the hole of Heidi. Who's Heidi? Grab that dog. And continue west. Like nothing ever happened. I did hear peepers make a noise. It's 5 p.m. Does he know where his dinner is? No, because they're supposed to be getting fed at 6. Old beepers. The girlfriend wants to give him a haircut again for the summer. I.e., shave him. Oh. Free iron. I've been told I need it. Oops. Careful, Wolfie! Well, now you live down there. And so do I. Ooh, more free iron. We don't need to go caving at all. Oh, look at all this free iron. No caving at all. Caving at all. Caving at all. How much did I get? 12! I just gotta find somewhere to smelt it. Ooh-wee. Wolfie? I'm crafting here. Ooh, goodness. Well, this is just a maze. A maze of water. A water maze. Whoa. What's the difference between a maze and a labyrinth? Labyrinth has David Bowie in the middle. A maze has multiple passages. A labyrinth winds, but only has one route. It is HTTPS. I see HTTPS. Oh, that's the map. Oh, I see. Dang it. That's very annoying. I hate that change that has happened. Hold on. I'll fix it, I guess. Live on stream as the counter counts down. A labyrinth takes you on a snaking path to the middle, but there's only one way to go. So you can't get lost in a labyrinth? Well, it's mostly annoying because... wasn't I talking about this like 4 years ago? My web host charges for security certificates on each domain. Except for the first one. The first one's free, which is why Farlands or Bust has it. And there's no way to implement any of the free certificate options that there are out there. And it's not like cheap, it's like $100 a year or something like that. So like, yeah, well, it was like 4 or 5 years ago where I'm like, I should find a different hosting provider, and I never did. I mean, I found a few good options, but just the thought of having to transfer everything. Which generally isn't a problem. I guess why doesn't like your browser just automatically like try to find the HTTPS? I thought that was the way it was supposed to work. But yeah, like my kurtjmac.com doesn't have one. So all of my links just have the HTTP to like force that. But then some people's browsers or whatever are still like, it's not secure. I'm like, it doesn't matter, it's just a bunch of links. I'm not asking for any info. Oh. Side sleeping.
Side sleep in.
Ooh, welcome to the 75,000 bit badge club.
That's so many bits.
Riddled with bits. Woo! I don't like this any more than you do, Wolfie. That'd be funny if one of those was cheaty snow. Alright, I did it. Wolfie's gonna push me off. Hey, go explore somewhere else for a little bit, will ya? Yeah, okay. Hey! We did it. He did it too. And now we're trapped up here. Oh! Remember that natural bridge we just walked across? I took a picture of it. I did finish watching Andor. Last night, which is good timing since I think it leaves Hulu today. I thought it was good. I did, like... I feel like they were making a bunch of references to Rogue One that I just didn't get because I haven't seen that movie in years. So there was a lot of, like, dramatic swelling, I suppose. Swelling up of the drama near the end. Like, oh... He's going off to start the Rogue One thing. But a lot of that was kind of lost on me. Like, even the people, I guess, is like the one guy I didn't recognize from the first season. He, like, came back and kind of made a big deal about it. But not really. So I, like, didn't even... I had to, like, look it up. I'm like, was that guy somebody important? Oh, it was that guy. Okay. The Imperial robot in Andor, yes. I was convinced, not really spoilers because it's not a thing that actually happened, but I was pretty convinced. Careful, Wolfie, good gravy. That the character Clea was going to turn out to be Princess Leia. Just because the actress looks exactly like her? But that wouldn't have made sense narratively. And also choosing the name. Yeah, it was not a good fake name. But they must have. I feel like the producers, creators, whatever, the writers of the show knew that that was going to be like something that would a false flag, I guess. They were putting false flags. Calling her Clea, so like the first time you hear the name, you hear it wrong. But then also I feel like they took a lot of like long shots on her like putting her hair up in a bun. Like, oh, she's gonna do the Leia buns. She's gonna do the space buns. And like having Senator Organa not mention her at all, Leia at all, and like them keeping them separate. I had no idea that was her name. They don't say it until like they give her the backstory. They start doing the backstory of her character. I mean, that was another thing. I'm like, is that the sister? But no. Oh god, it's gonna be a whole new spin-off that I've gotta now watch and enjoy. Through this canal that I just recently dug. Pew! Shortcut. We started watching Preacher. I don't know what Preacher is. Oh, it's a comic? Yeah, I'm not much into the comic book shows. It's just too much. too many comic book movies and shows and books in comic form. Can you imagine now? Beds, beds, beds. Boats, boats, boats. Yeah, now I'm back to continuing my way through the original series Star Trek, even though I'm on the 3rd season, so there's not much left of that anyway. Spock's brain. Yeah, that was the first episode of the 3rd season. You ever seen the animated series? Star Trek? Like, we watched an episode? Because it's also on Paramount? That's difficult to watch. It almost feels like they just took, like, the actual episodes. Like, the audio from the actual episodes and, like, drew a cartoon around, just like the audio that they had inside. I don't remember. It was not great. Have you tried the VR Star Trek game? No, I don't have a VR. I've never done a VR anything. Although I saw when that came out, like Justin and Good and Co all played it together. It seemed very funny. Ooh, excuse me. We sure did play the mobile game for a sponsorship, though.
I'm detecting a small object. It appears to be the source of the rust in hydrocarbons.
Put it on screen. Magnify.
Captain's log. Stardate 2440. As we drifted through space, there was the distinct smell of burnt automatic transmission fluid in the air. It was a scent I hadn't experienced in such a long time. I will hopefully never experience it again.
In such a long time. Powers! With 113 months in the sub-tub. Custom alert. Thank you very much. The dub. Production value on that alert. Ooh, more iron. Don't mind if I do. Disney's gonna cancel me for all the production funding I took for that alert. All the VXF. Little Island. Good tea.
Have you got any grease?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Then grease me up, woman!
Okie dokie.
Not tonight. Thank you very much for 31 months in the subtub. What's up? The girlfriend wants to go see 28 Years Later. Did anybody see that? Let's do this. I mean, I think I saw 28 Days Later, like back when it first came out on DVD. DVD. I definitely didn't watch the second one. That's what we heard, Danelis. I can't remember last time I was in the movie theater. Well, I guess it was probably to see the Barbie movie. Because that was post-COVID, right? Post. I fell in a hole! Okay. Stupid hole. It's a big old flat field, isn't it? Borp. What are you doing, Juno? Pallet hands, you have a good DS9 clip. If I ever want to give you a custom alert, I don't know. Viewers don't really get to choose their own alerts. They're assigned to them. They don't work with Amazon subs. What's that? Custom alerts? I mean, it's what I could make an alert, and the parameter is if the username is specifically this. So that's how I do custom alerts for specific people. If there is like a specific like event or like special alert, like the 9-month alert or whatever, that might sometimes usurp that, but
Prep your flesh for 14 hours, 14 minutes, and 14 seconds.
already feels like we just had 15, 15, 15 like an hour ago.
Ding.
Ding! That was close. You're practicing for 000.
Thank you for the gold, kind stranger.
Ah, we synced it. Cool spires, man.
Looks at spires. Is this farlands?
Farlands. Ah. Seth MacFarlane's.
Farlands, Furlands, Farlands, Farlands.
See, it is 2 words. Some places listed as one word, farlands. But that's incorrect. I am the final authority on such matters.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Nice shirt, good tea.
Thank you, Cone Dodger. It is a nice shirt. Classic. The classic design.
Side sleep in.
Was I side sleeping? I was too busy looking at my shirt. This is probably the shirt that fits me the best from TeePublic. They keep changing their, like, shirt source. You got retrospective in my retrospective. Yep, rest in peace, Good. A spaceship. Still good. It's kind of half of an airplane. The series is now... You know what that block looks like? Good's got it. I mean, that was suggested yesterday. Because I was wondering, I was asking people, like, what's up with everybody that I don't watch videos or live streams of anymore. Like, what the hell's Beef up to? How about Etho? I don't know. I don't watch their videos anymore. And they're like, we should just have them on as guests. Farlands or busts segment. Whatever happened to that guy? Only there was some kind of momentous occasion happening in which would be an ideal time to have guests. Guests, but no. Yeah, I feel like the first year that we deemed it a no stress FLoB-a-thon is the first year we kind of heave-hoed the guests. There was something correlated between those two things, and I'm not sure what it was. One additional person is about them. Yeah, I mean, it did get to the point where we had like 12 people on a call. And I was trying to press F3 or something like that. Cone was on the call for like half of stress-free FLoB-a-thon. It was so stress-free, it didn't traumatize me, so I don't remember any of it. Invite Seth MacFarlane to Farland or Bust. Trauma equals memorable. Whoa. There was always Gavin. We didn't have him on as a guest, but he showed up. When did he show up? I think probably during the 14-year anniversary stream this past March in chat. I don't even have him on like Discord or anything. I'd have to. Well, I don't have Twitter anymore, so I can't I can't message him on Twitter. The Rooster Teeth Gavin is the same as Slow-Mo Guys Gavin. Yes. Yes, they are the same person. Unlike Princess Leia and Clea from Andor. Not the same person. We've established. Ah, the FLoB 14-year anniversary, not so spectacular. The FLoB comeback special. Careful, Wolfie. He was, for once. Ooh. It's the 14-hour hole, everybody. Oh, God. Look at these two good pumpkins. These are very good pumpkins. Look at these guys. Looking east and looking west. Cousin east and cousin west. Dirt golems. They knew I was coming, and they know that I'm going. One always lies and one tells the truth. Maybe they were at 77,777.77 megabytes. But we will never know. Side sleeping.
Side sleep in like a pumpkin.
Excuse me. Still can't believe FLoB will be over by Tuesday. The entirety of FLoB gone, done, through. $14 hours.
Gone on the final 14 hours.
Thank you. I almost missed it, but now we can all experience it again. Spooky 14 hours. Yesterday, one of our neighbors was doing fireworks. They had one that was like really weird. It was like a really low pitched, like woo, you know, and then pop. Except it wasn't like the high pitched woo pop. It was like really we thought it was an ambulance at first. It was like a lazy firework. Or like a grandma firework. It had a grandma voice. Honestly, it sounded a bit like somebody... I'm not going to be able to do this now that I have to on the spot. But somebody doing like the, this thing. This whistle. Like that! I did it! I did it, everybody. That's what it sounded like. One of our neighbors has gone above and beyond. They got a police-issue megaphone on their truck. And they yell at their kids. Oh, I see. I thought you meant they were doing that, like, in lieu of fireworks. But no, they're just being annoying. More annoying than fireworks are annoying. Got it. Is it more annoying than the other neighbors that I've already mentioned and their new security camera on their front porch? That makes a klaxon noise every time it senses movement. And it continually goes off because the children are constantly playing in the front yard and on the front porch. And it's been that way for like at least 2 months now since they installed it, and they seem nonplussed as it continually goes off for hours and hours on end as the kids are outside playing. Why can't a Kia crash into their yard? There's more problems. I mean, theirs was the Jersey barrier that got chucked into our fence and our driveway. But again, they have no care about that because it remains still where we left it, or where we had the tow truck lift it and leave it. They almost did. I mean, there was like a police chase that ended in front of their house a couple months ago. And like the lady, I think it was a woman, ran through the blackberries, but then got caught. That sounds like a public nuisance. The thing is it's not very loud. It's just loud enough to hear from our house. And our, like, if we're outside or we have the windows open. Like, it's not like an actual, like, air horn klaxon style. It's just like a digital rendition of it. And then there's the local Honda that drives down the street with a constant, non-stop, continual backfire. Pop, 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 pop! That sounds like gunfire. But that's just the way that they like their car to sound. We hear that like once a day. I'm trying to fix it. Cone drives a Honda. That's just in. Well, I know, that's what reminded me. When we played that drifting game yesterday, I was getting flashbacks. It's just constant. It's not like when they lift off the throttle or whatever. It's just like as they're driving along. Pop, 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 pop.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Dagger Bell.
Thank you very much, anonymous gifter, and welcome to the subtub, Dagger Bell. Cone, you did post like a whatever those things are called. A meme? Are they called memes now? A TikTok or something of somebody playing with one of those little toddler poppers. Those like roly popper things, and like this is what we think you sound like. And it's true.
Timo Warner gifted a Tier 1 sub to sub_777_. They have given 817 gift subs in the channel.
777, thank you, Timo Warner. Yeah, it's like a little push thing with a dome, and then it pops little ping pong balls inside the thing. I know, I was a kid once. Mine was made of wood. The splinters! Alright, let me just get over this ridge. Just want to get over this ridge, and then that's where I'll make the hidey-hole. I've made a huge mistake. Uh-oh. No, this is fine. I'll put over here. Oh god. Yep, here it is. I found it. Wolfie. Have a seat. More iron! Ah, what are the chances?
What are you sitting in there for?
So it shouldn't be a total loss. I'm taking a bet. A bet? Yeah.
Move over.
Yeah. We'll take a bet.
Wildcard, thank you for the 5 sub bath bomb. Much appreciated. Yeah, one of these days I'll figure out how to best plan for and build a hidey-hole.
An anonymous user gifted a Tier 1 sub to Free Iron.
Thank you very much. Wildcard, sorry for that 5 sub bath bomb. Did I say that already? Doesn't matter. Thank you very much indeed. And then Anonymous for that other one. Alright, so what do I need? Beds. Why am I suddenly over encumbered? Oh, because I have dirt and a hype train. ZK, conductor of the hype train. Oh, I have many boats too, so I don't need any boats. All right. Yep. One of these days I'll figure out this hidey-hole process. Let's go to sleep. 7777777. Keep your fingers crossed. It's not gonna happen. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, we overshot it by a bit. Oh man. $77,791.92.
Thanks for letting me sit in.
Ain't nothing to it.
Megabytes. And back up to 14 hours.